Harvard once again proves their prestige over us all with not only academics, but books made out of human skin. It was discovered that 3 books in Harvard's libraries are bound with the skin of a human being. You can check them out, actually, if you go to Harvard, but you first must utter the phrase Klaatu Verata Niktu.
It also should be noted that all 3 books are not bound with the same person's skin.
They're different people.
Different people from different ages,
eras, different countries even.
Crazy. The funniest part about this is, I love the story, it's that the librarians are very hesitant to talk about this. And they literally say, I don't want this being an object of curiosity.
It is bound in human skin. It is going to be an object of curiosity, whether you like it or not, library. Why do you even have that?
Actually, you might actually draw more people to the library, and this is not a bad thing because you have something super, super cool in your collection. But it is really funny that you can check them out. I mean, what's the waiting list for these books like now? That's what I'm wondering. And how do you actually check them out and potentially get them back?
Well,
you've got to be locked behind some sort of security wall.
I'm actually not sure you can check them out. Possibly you can touch them and hold them in the library, but the point is you can touch some dead person's skin and open the binding.
You could do that at any hospital. I mean, that's not all that cool.
You know what? I needed your perspective on that.
Boy.
So the books include a 1605 Spanish book of law, a 1597 medical volume, and an 1880s book of poetry, because what is more poetic than a book of human skin?
I like that the one book has like something written on the last page from the author, and it says, the binding of this book is all that remains of my dear friend Jonas Wright, who was flayed alive on the 4th day of August, 1632. King Mabessa did give me the book, it being one of his chief possessions, together with ample of his skin to bind it. Resquiet and pace.
See, it's weird that it was an era where the king kills your friend, but at least you're grateful that you get this book made out of his remains.
You got a memento from it. Be happy about that. Oh, craziness.
There's another good story of other books bound in human skin. The legendary highwayman and bandit George Walton wanted his memoirs to be bound in his own skin after he died, and then given to the man who fought him most bravely.
No.
Which I think is pretty honorable.
That's actually pretty honorable. I mean, you have to think about cultures back in the day. This was 1632. I'm not sure when that was, but there were things like that didn't really creep people out. It's like, again, people wanted mementos. Somebody wanted to honor the person that actually killed them. So I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just kind of slightly creepy that today you can actually see and touch these books.
It probably wasn't a taboo back then, being what an awful time it was to live in general. But to us, it is. Well, at least to me, it is horrifying. One of the books is described as being a subdued yellow with sporadic brown and black splotches like an old banana or a person. But otherwise, they're they're said to be basically indistinguishable from other bound books, save for the yellowy jaundice color of human skin. And it's also said that UPenn and Brown allegedly also have books bound in human skin. It stands to be said that if you go to a very rare old book collection, you've possibly been in the presence of a book made with human skin.
It also should be noted that Harvard's not sure they only have 3.
Yeah, they probably have more.
They haven't tested all of their old creepy leather-bound books.
Libraries everywhere are testing books. That's
In other news, e-readers are making a huge comeback. Oh, good grief. Okay, well, this is really disgusting to us, but as we've said, maybe these books are more ubiquitous than we thought, which makes it even worse to me. Or maybe it'll make us feel better about the idea of moisturizing our books. What do you think of the very, very, very rare books made out of a human being's remains? Would you ever want to touch one, read one, gaze upon one, learn its knowledge of... Ugh. Please let us know what you think below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.